Hey friends, I'm trying to pull it up on my what's it called? On my little not bot dealy. Hello, hello. What's going on? I'm trying to still figure out my computer setup since my husband's changed everything. Okay, good. Hey. Yeah, it's really weird like with the new computer setup. I essentially don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like trying to change the sizes of things. Okay. All right, let's get it on and popping. I didn't do an apparel show last week. All I did was I did the feed sack, and then I did well, I guess if you want to call I know, right? I'm like right in here. Um, but yeah, I did like denim a little bit. Hey, Absmeyer. Hey, Peyton. Oh, all my friends are here. So yeah, it feels a little weird that not running. What's it called? Hey, yeah. Last week was really weird because I started running the estate sale stuff that I've been getting, and it was I don't know, denim and canvas and things like that. But it wasn't the knits. It wasn't the knits. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the knits it's just something different. It's okay sewing. I did have some denim, but I think I still have some there's a purple one, and maybe, yeah. I didn't have a ton of weird colored denim. It was more like canvas. How we doing, friends? What are we looking for today? What are we looking for today? Okay, so, I know that I can't remember. I need to tag her. Hold on. Yeah, I do have some canvas. Where's my messages? Sewing pattern. Okay, hold on. Let's pull it up. Sewing patterns to go is who I need to. Sewing patterns to go. Sewing. She was looking for sequins, and y'all were tagging me this morning, in her shop. Yeah, I know. I pulled it out for her. We were messaging back and forth, and she was like, "Oh, can I get some of it?" And I was like, "Say less. I'm gonna be on in 10 minutes. I'm gonna be on in 10 minutes." All right. So I don't have anything specifically. Hey, Lisa. I don't have anything specifically new. So if you've been hanging out, you've been hanging out. Ooh, little painter, welcome. So I'm going to just use some fabric by the yard. I've got some knits. I still have a bunch of apparel fabric that I need to run through. Let's see what I got. And by that I mean satin, chiffon, some of those things that it's just time to get rid of. So if we wanna buy some of these things, I will make a deal. I'll make a deal. I do have some newer canvas. I was going to ask her about that. Oh yeah, I do have some newer things of canvas too, but I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. So, all right, let me get it. Let me get a tote out. You guys already know I have my little collection tote thing here that I throw my things into. Okay, so let's just do the dang thing. This is kind of like a lawn. Some of this stuff I haven't ran. It's on my shelf back here. So this is this super pretty, Egyptian blue colored. It feels like, I don't know. It's kind of thinner. I don't want to say it's a lawn because it's just not. We've got some sheerness to it. I've got 3 yards of it, and it can just go. It can just go. So, if you want it for $1 a yard, you can have it for $1 a yard. Fabric by the yard. This is 3 yards. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hey, Cat Matt. How's it going, friend? Potato chip. Potato chip looks for knits. Friend, I got knits. Look, I got this whole thing right here is knits, potato chip. I've seen you in other shows. I've seen you in other shows. What kind of knits are we looking for? Right now, I'm just running like this mystery blue. I don't know what she is. I'm in 2 rooms at once. Oh, girl, I got 3 computer screens in the way that I want to have another show running right now. I don't know what this is. I'm going with mystery fabric. It is not a satin. It's not thin like a chiffon. It's like, but it's kind of sheer. If you want it, you can have it for $1 a yard. Because, dang it with the 30 seconds. Sorry, Lisa, we just get to stare at you for 30 seconds. Yep. Oh, also, Lisa has kittens. Lisa's got kittens. Lisa's got some kittens. I think I already told you, Lisa, but I forgot that I sent that other tapestry, that other cat tapestry for you. I put it in your box. It fit. I was like, you know what? Did I miss? No, I haven't gotten. Oh, why didn't the knot work? Hold on. Wait a minute. That's not gonna work. Camilla, I have not. No, I haven't gotten a swim in quite yet, friend. I'm actually gonna go and pick it up. Just because my lady that I get my swim from, she has not gotten a chance to mail it to me. So it's just easier for me to go and get it. So I don't have any swim quite yet. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this real quick because it didn't print Lisa's tag. And that annoyed me. Okay. I got my scrap faux leather. Oh, yay! I will definitely. Okay, this should work now. Let me close this. I don't know why it did that. Well, good to know. Now I know that my Knotbot doesn't work on this big computer. I thought it did, but Lisa, when are you gonna come? I know, right? Say less, Lisa. Say less. I totally will. Don't tempt me with a good time, Lisa. I'll come hang out with kittens. Okay, this next one is, right now, friends, we are just rolling through some of the random stuff that I have, just in case anybody's looking for anything random. And you know what? If you're not, that's cool too. This is 2 3/4 of a yard of like this granite colored, like ribbed. I would say that like texture wise, this is more like taffeta. Like it's not like suiting material. It looks like suiting material, but the texture is giving me taffeta. I know, all of the good stuff is random. All right, this is 2 3/4. This one's relatively neat though. I'm just gonna do this for 5 for the whole 3, if you want it. I'm just changing the weight on some of this stuff because I'm jumping back and forth. All right. $5 for 3 yards. No stretch to this one. No stretch to this one. It feels like taffeta, but it's got like this ribbed. Dang it with the 30 seconds again. It's got this ribbed vibe to it, but like the MG. Hey, Fran. Oh, if you guys haven't seen yet, there's this new gal who's been selling on Whatnot. She sells like African Ankara fabric, and her stuff is beautiful. She also has some brocades and things like that. And Morgan and I were in her show earlier, and like she has beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. So if you're ever looking for anything like that, I'll tag her too. Great grab, Morgan. But like, yes, her stuff is amazing. And then I started following her on her Instagram because the stuff that she makes is just so pretty. And I don't know, anytime that there's a seller like that that has just cool stuff, I think it's Nicole's Couture. have to find it. But like some of the fabric that she has, like she had some really pretty laces and things like that. Couture Karma knows that, like, I'll be sending Couture like screenshots of her stuff, like everything that's getting posted, anything that she posts on her Instagram and things like that. I'm like, look, will you just look at her stuff? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. This is another kind of, I don't know, black. It's a little bit thicker than chiffon, but there's definitely some sheerness to it. Beth, I'm so glad that you picked up some of her Ankara stuff. The prints that she's got are wild. This one's 3 yards. Okay, I'm not going to get caught up doing the 30 seconds again, because the way that, like, okay, hold on. Don't catch me doing 30 seconds again. Hey, Alex. All right, we're going 10 seconds. All right, I'm doing all 3 of this for $3. If you want it. That's cool. Yeah, her stuff is, I'll have to tag, great grab, Lisa. I'll have to tag her when I can remember what her name, I just know that her Instagram is Nicole's Couture. But she has such great stuff. Woods Witch. Hello, Woods Witch. All right, this is 4 yards of like a oxblood red chiffon for sure. Hey, Jane. How's it going? Yeah, I need to get rid of some of this random stuff. So we can roll random unless y'all want to roll through the knits, but let's roll random for a minute. Hey, Holly. And sewing patterns to go. Hey, Fran. There you are. All right. Here is 4 yards. Yes, I'm just big chilling. I didn't run any apparel fabric last week, so I feel like I was I was missing my people. All right, this is 4 yards of this oxblood chiffon. You can have it for $1 a yard if you want it for $1 a yard. $4 for all 4 yards, because I just got to get rid of some stuff. Lisa's like, you know what? Say less. Lisa's just got kittens and an abundance of fabric. Lisa, we love it for you. We love it for you. All right, I got some. I got to run this for sewing patterns to go. Brian, you said you wanted 5 yards, right? Yeah, you got it. Look at this. And it's stretch. Well, yeah, it stretches. It's heavy. It stretches one way. 5 yards. I know. It was so funny that they were like tagging me earlier, and it's like a smaller one too, like a super, like, it's just like a little dainty sequin, okay. Let me change the weight. Yeah, exactly. I think I told you that there's like 6 and some change in here. 6 and some change. Yeah. All right. There's your 5 yards running. Yes, we'll totally tag you, Jane, because her stuff is amazing. And then she had some brocades and things like that. All right, thanks, friend. Thanks for popping in. There's 6 and some change. So don't be surprised if you get all 6. Yeah, don't be surprised if you get all 6. I have some other stuff too. Hold on, let me grab. We're just gonna start rolling through my stuff. Because I got random stuff, friends. Random stuff. Oh, Jane, are you talking about that sequins? Yeah, we were talking about it. We were chatting about it earlier. There's 1 3/4 of like this printed chiffon here. It's kind of what it feels like. 1 3/4. If anybody wants this. No, don't apologize at all. You let me know. You let me know what you're looking for, a potato chip, and I will run some for you. All right, here's 1 yard of this like printed, kind of silky. It's not like true silk, you know what I mean? Hey, Jen. I wish my pants weren't in the dryer, Jen. This is running now. It's 1 3/4 yards of this. Jen, I wish my pants weren't in the dryer that I made with the fabric that I got from you, because I have like this weird wrap pant pattern, and that's what I made with that stuff that I got from you. Where's So-Ann? Is So-Ann still in here? So-Ann? 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 I know, and they're neat. Like, I need to put pockets on it. That's the only thing that like I need for sure. Hey, Lala. I need pockets for sure on it. Okay. If anybody wants some canvas, I have 6 yards of this one. Because the way that the pattern is, like, you wrap around the front and then you wrap around the back. So I like just need to wing the pockets on it, because pants without pockets, as a mom, it just feels illegal. Like, where am I supposed to hold my chapstick, a bag of snacks, and random things for these kids? All right. Yeah. All right. Here is 1 yard of this. If anybody wants this is canvas, and it is, I don't know, I think I have 6 yards of it. I'm just running random stuff, guys. I got random stuff right now. So, and and a flask, definitely. If I could fit ciders in there, I totally would. All right. Here's 1 yard of this. If you want 1 yard of this canvas, that would be so cute. $7 a yard for this one. And then I have 2 other yards. If you're just popping in, I'm just doing random stuff, okay? I got everything, and we're just running a little bit of everything. Hey, little painter. Great grab. I'm going to run another, just in case. Just in case anybody wants 1 yard of this stuff, which is super stinking cute. First purchase. Thanks for catching that, Beth. And I think Lil Painter's here thanks to So-Ann. All right. Here is another type of canvas. This one's neat too. Here is another type of canvas that I have. Again, I'm going to run by the yard. Here's another one. Here's 1 yard of this one. $7 a yard. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. No, did she buy one from Sewing Machines Plus? Please tell me y'all got a yes. Oh my, I love her shows and the fact that she does sewing machines. Oh my God. That is awesome. Please tell me it was like $200 or $300. Please tell me, because that's always what they go for on her show, and it is an insane deal. I hype her show up so much, because what do you mean you are what, with $1 start on a whole sewing machine? Yes, exactly. See, exactly. If you're looking for a sewing machine, just catch Sewing Machine Plus's show on a good day. Look, Sewing knows what I'm talking about. I'm so glad that you got one from her. What a rad deal. All right, here's another canvas. This one's running $7 a yard. On this one's Moda. Yeah, so and they're singers. They're brand new singer. Oh my! So you've gotten 2 from her? Stop! I love that. That's amazing. That is amazing. Heck yeah, sewing. Now your friend has to sew. Little painter, now you have to sew. Hey, KP. All right, let's get into this one. This is a black chiffon, 3 yards. Black chiffon, 3 yards. You can have for $1 a yard if you want it. If you want it. Because why not? Some of this stuff, you can just have it if you want it. Product by the yard. All right, this one's running. If you want 3 yards of this black chiffon, great grab. I'm telling you, I got random stuff. I haven't even pulled out the bins yet. Everybody knows things start getting weird when I start pulling out my bins of fabric and things. Sewing patterns to go. I don't know if you've been in one of my shows, but it's yeah. I'm in the weeds forever, dude. In a fabric desert, so we need to. Oh, absolutely. Oh, well, welcome. I have a gaggle of stuff. We can go on a field trip all day long. I'm always about a field trip. This is like this weird ash poplin, like, I don't, that's okay. I'm too new to, I don't know, this feels like tencel. This feels like a denser tencel. I don't know. If anybody wants me to burn it, you just let me know. But this is this ash colored, and it's 1.5 yards. I will burn anything and everything here. Let me just do it for $1. If anybody wants it for $1, it's yours. I know. Burn, 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 burn. That's running. Again, it feels more like a tencel to me, because I love me some tencel. Love me some tencel. Welcome in. If you're just joining and you've never been in my show, I'm JJ. I got a random gaggle of fabric. Like, for real. It's so random. Like, yeah. It's real random. Let's see. This is a synthetic velvet. It's 1.25 yards. 1.25 yards. I think I'm out of velvet. Out of the white after this. Here is 1.25 yards of this white velvet. Super pretty. I just don't know what I would do with 1.25 yards personally, other than the fact that I'm a bag maker. So I would make a bag, but I'm like, white as a bag, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I have faith in everybody else using white, but not myself. All right, if you want it, 1.25 yards, starting at $2. Of this white velvet. I hope that's translating, because, yeah, there we go. You can see. You can see. Great grab, Jen. All right. Let me go grab. Oh, I still have a stack. Hold on. I have another stack here. I have another stack. I should do like a scrap bin, too, of some of this stuff. How many yards is this? This is 3.5 yards. I don't know, another mystery fabric. I don't think it's, yeah. 3.5 yards of this silvery mystery fabric. Probably taffeta. We got a little bit of, you know, okay, 3.5. It's got that like little sound to it. Welcome in. if you're just joining, I'm currently running through some random stuff that I got. You can have for $1 a yard with some of these random pieces that I got. This is 3.5 of this like silver, kind of taffeta vibe. Running $3 for 3.5 yards. Jen's like, I can make a gown out of that. If anybody on here wants upon a gown, yeah, oh, some lining, that would be great for sure. Once Upon a Gown by Jen, she's bought in some super neat dress patterns from me before, like those like Elizabethan type dresses and things like that. And she makes gowns, like custom ordered gowns and things like that from her, from her business Facebook. And I have some amazing silver velvet. Oh, cool! Yeah, and Etsy and things like that. I got lots of silver. I don't know what's going on with how much silver I have, but here is granite. This is another 3.5 yards. Granite color. This one is maybe suiting. It's not very thick. It's not very thick. Yeah. Hey, Jack. We're just in some mystery fabrics, okay? Just as a... If you're popping in, just know I also have tons of knits. Tons. Burn. Yeah, burn. I like this. It has like a swishy sound to it. Burn. Has everybody seen my new sticker? Did I show that? I don't know, because when I was showing it, to... Ooh. All right. Smells like burnt hair. We got bubbles. And squish test. Natural. Whatever it is, it's silk. Whatever it is, it's silk. If you want it, you can have it for $3. If you want it. 3.5 yards. 3.5 yards. That is running now. Burn test doesn't lie. Y'all watched me burn test it and it bubbled. Burn test with a bubble. Great grab, Jen. Great grab. Oh, why didn't my thing work? Print again. Yeah, that's definitely... Hold on, I gotta turn my thing... I don't know why it's not wanting to work. There we go. Yeah. Everybody here will tell you I'll burn anything and everything. Burn test. Burn test doesn't lie. Burn test doesn't lie. Love me a good burn test. All right, what else do I got? This is a... I don't know. It feels like a rayon. Cream colored rayon. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. Exactly. This feels, I don't know. I got like a satin vibe on the outside, but it's not. Yeah, I'm going with it feels like a rayon. Feels like a rayon. 2 1/4. Hold on, let me. 2 1/4 here. If you're just jumping in, right now I'm doing these things at $1 a yard, because why not? And because I can. So, fabric by the yard. There's 2 1/4 of this one. Weight's good. That's running now. Like I said, I don't know what this is. It's running. I think it might be a rayon. No stretch to it. Just like a little bit denser white or cream. Great grab, Jen. Jen, I have a pattern that I'm going to throw in your box for you. I just got it. I'd go inside and get it, but then my baby would holler because she does that. All right, hold on. Let me get another stack of stuff. Oh wait, I got one more. Here is this Glen Plaid. Glen Plaid. This is a wool. That's okay. Patterns are worth it. I will never tell you you spend too much on patterns because I got a ton of them, and I bought a ton of them too. Oh, did you get them from Sewing Patterns to Go? Did you get them from her? Because if so, that is awesome. Yeah, buddy. All right, this is 1 yard of this. This one's going to be $5 because this is in fact wool. This is wool, a Glen Plaid wool. Welcome in, friends. If you're just popping in, I'm just running some random apparel fabric. Yep, 1 yard. $5 for the yard of like this Glen Plaid wool. It's cute. Would make a very Y2K skirt. Y2K skirt. For sure, for sure. I know. Like a yard, what's it gonna do? Like cover my nips. Okay, hold on. Let me get some random stuff. I got some more random bins of things. Because I still got lots of random fabric, friends. These are all smaller pieces. Yeah, these are all smaller pieces. Like this one's cute, but it's a small piece. This purple, the one with the glitter. I know that I have larger pieces. Okay, I don't know what this is. Feels like kind of crepe. Feels like a crepe satin. Hammered satin here. Here we go. Let me measure. Let me measure. This is dark. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. 3 yards. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? With that hammered vibe to it. It's so white, it looks silver. Doo-doo. All right. Starting at $3 for all 3 yards of this like real hammered, like, there you go. Jen's in for it. Good grab, Jen. I'm telling you, I'm just getting rid of some of this stuff. If anybody wants some knits, I got plenty of knits. The knits are $5 a yard, and I'll show you what I got. If you want me to roll through those, I sure will. I sure will. I'm just seeing if there's any bigger pieces of stuff. I don't know what we are. Ooh. Ooh, is she pretty? This very midnight bluish color here. 1, 2, 3. 3 of whatever this is. Satin on one side. Any funky prints? Define funky. What do you mean by funky prints? Like in apparel fabric? This is running now $3. I have one that, as far as knits goes, I have one that is this. Yeah, the canvas. So this is a 4-way stretch, like kind of Dalmatian vibe. I have, and don't worry, I got a whole roll of that, so you're not like getting that tiny piece. And then this is like this real sandy from Greece leather, pleather, I should say, that I got some of. And then I've got like a bunch of stripes in weird colors in jersey knits. Perfect for a Batman costume, for sure. And then I have one, I don't think that's it. I have one that has stars. Yeah, I got random stuff. I just got. Let me get another bin. Let me get another bin down. Definitely a lot of satin. I still have tons of satin. How much for the purple? Like how many yards, Jen? It's not very much. Again, it's like enough to cover Yiddy. Off the selvage, 3/4, and then 36, whatever 36 plus 18 is. Jen, I'm just gonna put it in your box. It'll just go in your box. That's just, yeah, yeah, it's going. You can have it. You can make something with it. Yeah, that's that can just go. Oh, funky Prince friend. I have like funky things. Like I have my brain, orange velvet. I have orange velvet. I have some random colored tweeds. I have some like whatever this is. I need more place. I know I need more places to wear velvet too. Yes, I totally agree. Yeah. Okay, you want to go on a field trip? We're gonna go on a field trip. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocking ship. The velvet per yard is 7. So I have the velvet. Yeah, and I don't have very much of that. I have some super random tweed. There's quite a bit of that left. Canvas here. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip y'all off. Underneath my table, I have some cotton sateen that is 15 a yard in white and in green. And then I have like this wool blend. What's up, Dirt Hopper? We're going through my random stuff, man. Dirt Hopper, I don't know if you're into technical fabric, dude, but I got plenty. Like Polar Tech. So you can make your own like jackets. And I got it in blue. The blue doesn't have like a lining, but the orange has like a fleece to it. Okay, so under the table, then my rolls of knits, and then I have some red satin, silk. I have some green lace. Oh, are you talking about the Polar Tech? I have like full on sweatshirt material. What is the peach? Habutai. This one? It's Habutai. And then I have some other Habutais. Like this one's Habutai. Yeah. I got random stuff. I got for real random stuff. Okay. And then this is like sweatshirt material with brain fleece. I think this is the pleather. Yeah, anyhow. I got lots of, oh, and then we haven't even, I just started going through some of this stuff, but this is all quilting cotton. This is all like estate, and then here's Christmas that I just picked up. So there's, yes, all kinds of stuff. And then if you're new, this is my table setup that my husband made me. with my like computer and then my cutting table. So the sweatshirt fleece that I have a really thick gray French terry. That's 100% cotton. And then I have two different sweatshirt materials. One is that like Sherpa thing. It's in black, and then the other one is a fleece in black, like a finer fleece in black. Oh, also I forgot to show you guys the other side of this. So like all of these have fabric in them, and then there's like random fabric scraps and things like that all over the place. Some batting. Yeah, absolutely. I did have some lilac French terry, like a thicker French terry to make hoodies and stuff like that out of. But I sold all of that because it was so cute. But I do have I have some other like thinner weight French terries for like sweatshirts and things like that. And like I have a camo brushed poly cashmere. So I got all kinds of random stuff. All kinds of random stuff. Yeah. We'll go through some of the knits that I have. Let's roll through some of the knits. The knits are $5 a yard. I'm going to show you just a cut of it, so I'm not fighting the big rolls. If you've already been here, you already know about some of my knits. So this is $5. All of my knits are $5 a yard. For the most part, I have a lot of all of it. Oh, where's my funky print friend? Funky print friend. These aren't funky prints, but they are just fun. They're just fun, and I need somebody to make a captain out of them. So like this one, I have it in like a blue and purple color too, and then a gray and white. Hello? Just my husband. He's getting the girls' shoes so they could go outside. New Jersey So Girl. I would say that these are like the funkiest ones that I have. So I have this, and then I have like a blue version of it. These are all $5 a yard. I have a bunch, so don't like up bid or anything like that. If you want more than 1 yard, you just let me know in the chat how many yards you want. So this one's running. If you want a yard, again, all of my knits are $5 a yard. Yeah, let me know what like any colors or things that I don't know. You might have just missed my field trip, but I'll take you on a field trip through the rolls if you want to go on a field trip through the rolls. On the iridescent sequins. Oh, okay. Yeah, those are what I have. Jane, let me get you the width. I'm going with at least 58 for sure. At least 58. Let's do it. Two. 62. Sorry, my brain. I did have it in pink. I did have it in pink. I don't think I have any of those anymore. But 62. Hey Danny. How's it going, friend? Yeah, I did. I think I might have smaller pieces of it. And then I had one that was like very Taylor Swifty, but I sold all of that one. And then there's a gal who's making a caftan, like a Vogue caftan out of one of mine, and she bought a bunch of them. Hold on, let me make sure I don't have any in any of my other totes, because I might have some in one of my random totes back here. maybe. Maybe. Because I got a lot of random stuff, friends. Hold on, I'm looking. That's a doopy on me. That's a doopy on me. Hold on. If you're just popping in, I'm still here. I'm just behind my camera looking for some stuff. Looking for some stuff. That's all. Oh man. I have to pull it out. I'll have to go through the bins and see how much per yard of that. Of the sequins, $7 a yard. I have like this weird pink kind of silk Dupioni vibe here. There's 36 or 2. So 2 yards. Let me burn it. Yeah, that one is, hey Sarah. That one is $7 a yard. And I don't know how much I have left on that roll, but I can check. This one, here's your burn test. Squish. Silk. Of this like Dupioni here. If you find any more of the other one, yeah, absolutely. It might not be very much, but I know that I might have some more pink left. I'm gonna run this. There's 2 yards of this. It is silk. I just burned it. Starting at $2 for the 2 yards. With that like. Great grab, Jane. Great grab. Hey, that's your first purchase with me. I'll see what I have in my bins because, like I said, I know I have a ton of random stuff in these bins back here. And normally I like sort through them, but I didn't really have a plan for today's show. I'm just freeballing it. Just freeballing. Yes, absolutely. The Dupionis, man. The Dupionis. I love them so much. All right. Let me show this other. Here's this one here. I love this one. This one will make it awesome stuff. Some sheerness on this. No, this is more two-way stretch. A little bit of give along the selvage. A little bit of give along the selvage here. $5 a yard for all of these knits. Do not upbid each other. I have plenty. If there's any that I have that I don't have a ton of, I will let you know. But if you want some of this for $5 a yard, here is a yard running. We're going to start rolling through to some of the knits that I have. I think I said that earlier and then I got distracted because brain. All right. Other knits that I do have a pink rib that has 4-way stretch in this heather color. So I'm going to run a yard of, do you have a solid that matches either of those stripes? I don't think so. I don't think I have a solid that matches, Camilla. Because the solids that I have are like this blue, gray, pink. I'm down to my last little bit on the lilac. So I don't think that I have any that match the stripes exactly. If that makes sense. All right, here is a yard of this. Again, you get the whole yard, not this. It's just, these are for the sake of not fighting the rules. Again, I'll fight the rules for you if you want me to. But here is a yard of this knit running. Again, this has 4-way stretch to it with that ribbed knit. And then here is without the heather color, like just a straight up pink color. This one's running now. Welcome in. Running through some knits that I have. All of the knits I have are $5 a yard. This is one of the few ribbed knits that I have. And then I do have some, oh, brain. I have some French terries. I have some brush poly. Is it gray thin? I'm looking for to make, yes. So hold on. So I have, this is one of the grays that I have. You can, like with the backlighting, you can see the sheerness on it, but like up against the skin, this is what it, let me move away from my chat here. This is what it's like for this one. I might have, hold on. I think I have another that is not as sheer. Because I do have a couple, I don't know, like this. Sorry, friends, I'm looking for this roll that I've got. I would say that that one is relatively sheer. I did have a thicker gray that I no longer have. But like as far as thicker knits that I have, there we go, Nicole's place. So this purple one is a little bit thicker for leggings. Same with this purple one. I do have a black pont. Pont is a lot thicker. It's one of my favorite fabrics. Pont is definitely one of my favorite. I'm distracted. Yes, her stuff is great. You'll definitely have to check hers out. The only other, someone was asking what prints I have. This is one of the only other like printed fabric I have, and this is a 100% cotton. It's a cotton sateen, and then it has like this. No worries. What purples do you have in knit? So I have the lilac, and then I don't know if you saw those. So I have this lilac color, and I have a couple yards of this left over. I think that I think we burn tested these. Of the lilac? I know, isn't the lilac great? That's okay. Oh, New Jersey So Girl, I promise you, I'm just like bebopping around all the time in my garage. Like forever in here. And like before I cut these rolls, I was literally like just fighting, like carrying the whole big ass roll over here to show it. Okay, hold on. Let me see this for Carrie. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. I got 4.5. So here is 1 yard. Yeah. Here's 4 yards running. 4 yards running. Oh, I didn't change the weight, but that's fine. 4 yards running. Carrie, you just get that remaining half. You just get it. You just get it. Yeah, you are so welcome. All right. And then the other one I have is this one. The darker purple. I don't think I have very much of the darker purple left. This one's probably 3. The white or the green? So here's the white. I have it in green as well. But the green one I don't have very much of. And it is wide. So it's 112 at the width because it's folded in half here. So it's 112 wide. Yep, absolutely. This is 1. There's 2. I do have it in green too. All right. Oops, that's not the right price. Here are these 2 yards running of this like eggplant purple. Here's the last little bit of this one. This fabric is definitely dreamy. I can't remember who said that this stuff is, oh, I think it was Nicolette. This stuff is super pretty. I don't know what my dog is barking. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's like cattle dog barking in there. He probably got left inside. Poor guy. If anybody is interested in this, I'll run a yard of it. This is $15 a yard. It is this very cottagecore vibe. And this stuff is super dreamy. Hey, meow cow. This stuff is super dreamy. And again, it's 112 at the width. $112 at the width. So this is like nice and wide. I know. 2 yards of this will get you a long way. A long way. So here is a yard of this. Double cotton gauze or muslin that's not thin for flowy pants. No, not currently, Denise. Not that I can think of. Yeah, so the green is the same color green with the white print. I'll pull it out from under my table. That one I'm like down to my last couple of yards, and then I'm hoarding the rest. Like hoarding the rest. And then I have some wool. Oh, someone was asking me for the gray. I just found the gray in a thicker. Yeah, so I have quite a bit of this, but I'm hoarding. I'm going to hoard some of it. Again, it is the Art Harmony, and it's wide. I think that you would want, you would want 8 yards if it was 62, but this is 100, like, it's this double, like on the width. Like it's this doubled. Oh, that makes sense. Who was asking about the gray that I have? Gray. Oh, it's Camilla. Camilla, I don't know if you're still here, but I found the gray that I have that's not as sheer. So here, I do have a gray that's not as sheer as the other one. I just don't have like the sample cut out of it. So here's this one. This one is a, like if you can see it there. This one is a cotton jersey. So I do have one, like, because this one's, yeah, I answered her question, Jen. So here's this one. This isn't the same as this. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Do, 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 do. Thanks for checking that though, Jen. All right, here's 2 yards of this one. Again, this is not as, like, this one's a little bit heavier. This one feels super nice. That one's running. Again, anything I'm showing, if you want some, you just let me know. Great grab. Hey, Couture. So let me show you, because I do have a gray and white stripe too. Hold on, I gotta pull it out. It's at the bottom. Wait. She's so big. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, here's the gray and white. Here's the gray and white. This is like the same exact as the blue and the blue and the red. I know. This one would work with that gray. This one would work with that gray for sure. Here, let me just put it next to each other so you can see. I know it's darker, but it still matches, if that makes sense. I know it's darker, yes. Okay. Hey, Crafting with Kindness. What a cool name. I just craft aggressively. I'm just in my sewing room just cussing everybody out. Everybody. Me and my seam ripper. She's got a foul name too. All right, here is, I'm going to run 1 yard of this, Camilla. See, this is what I was doing. I was just fighting the rolls like this. And again, I'll fight them. It's fine. There's 1 yard of this one running. All right, did I miss? Oh, here, let me run another. Ooh, I got a raid. Hey, Granny Square Vintage. Oh, thank you guys so much. Hey, how's it going? How was your show? Thank you. So fun. Aw, that's awesome. I always love seeing your stuff on Instagram, by the way. Between you and Unladylike Lounge, I'm always cracking up at you guys and each other's comments. I was cracking up. I'm going to run another yard of this knit here. I know. Y'all crack me up. All right, here's another yard of this. Nicolette wants some. Nicolette, how many do you want? How many do you want of this one, friend? You got it. Here's another run-in. Unladylike Lounge cracks me up. I love her little posts and things like that. I'm making her a sticker for her. You're so welcome. I'm making her a sticker for her bucket of old buttons or whatever. I do have some double brushed poly, but it's like, it's a, I don't know. I would say it's more like a Lycra. Hope that makes sense. And then I have a brushed cashmere that is in like a camo print. And I think gray, but I might almost be out of all of the grays. Hold on, let me fight. I'm gonna throw this on my table. Don't worry, we're safe. I gotta run a yard of the blue and a yard of the red. For all right, here's blue. Hey, thanks so much, Peyton, for hanging out. I know, I'm getting a lift for sure. All right, here is a yard of this one. Yard of this one running, and don't up it. I got extra. Not extra, but I got a lot. Got a lot. This will make such a cute caftan. All right, here's another yard running in case somebody wants some of this. This is a knit. It is pretty wide. I'm 5'9", and like, here's the whole roll. It's just, she's just a flimsy, she's just a flimsy old roll. Okay, flimsy. The little tube in the center got busted. All right. If you see anything on my table, I know. If you see anything on my table, you just let me know and I'll run it for you. I just put it up here because it's my cutting table. Here is this one. Here is a yard of this one running. That's running now. Love this one. This one's so stinking cute. Great grab. If anybody is here and interested in some knits, I got a pile of them. Here's another yard of this one running. Again, this has some great two-way, not so much, there's like a little bit of give along with salvage, but I wouldn't call it stretch, you know? Okay. If there's any colors you're looking for, let me know. I will gladly pull anything for you. I do have some other random stripes. This one's down in the last little bit. Hey, Amber. And Mama. All right, here is a yard of this one running. Nicolette, if you want two, let me make sure that I have two before I run a second. If you want two. I think I have two, but yeah, you got it. I definitely think I have two, so hold on. That little end piece isn't going to count. Two, three. Yeah, I got two. I got two. Here's the second one for you, Nicolette. And I can run this one 2 more times if anybody wants. Thank you, Nicolette. I'm glad you've gotten some knits from me, so then you know what's up. All right. Where else am I at? Okay, I have a random bin of stuff. So this is a super nice brushed poly cashmere. So we got some good two-way stretch, and then I know, I know, I got a gaggle of stuff. I just so, and then I have like bear making supplies too. Yeah, so here's some of this stuff. This stuff is super nice. I had it in gray. I might have a little bit of gray left. So much magic. Cool. Here's a yard of this. Again, it is like this camel, but it's like this brushed cashmere. So like this side is super nice and soft. Again, you get a whole yard. I'm just holding up like a little tidbit so that I don't have to fight the roll, because I got big old rolls. Big old rolls of stuff. Okay? Okay. Here is a lighter gray with the back is kind of like French terry-ish in this light gray. 4-way stretch on this one. Again, you're not getting this strip. I got it by the roll. And I have multiple yards, so don't upbid. You just let me know if you want some, how many yards you want in the chat. Nicolette. This one's such a cute one. Here is one more yard running. I'll run it again. There's 1 yard running. Nicolette, I think that's 3 for you. I just want to confirm you want 3 of this one. That's okay. Nicolette, I just want to make sure you want 3 of this one. If not, I do have a, hold on. I have it in a darker gray. So like next to each other, you can see the difference in the gray. So do you want 3 of these, or you want 2 of this and 2 of something else? You let me know. Okay, you got it, friend. All right, let me run another yard of this. Here's another yard of this. Yes, there's enough. Yeah, because I got a roll of it. All right, and here is 1 more yard. If you want to swap one of these, Nicolette, totally okay too. I don't mind. Ooh, that would be cute. That would be cute. Yeah, no worries at all. If you want to swap, I'll swap it for you. You want to do literally anything. All of it's $5 a yard. Yeah, all of it's $5. I pulled your sticker here. Let me see how much I have the. Nicolette, do you have the brushed cashmere in the gray? Okay. So this is another that would be an amazing set. So the brushed cashmere, you want 1 of these on the brushed cashmere? Yeah, you got it. And then here is 1 more of the brushed cashmere running. I definitely have a few yards of this. Mama Punky, that's a new name to me. Yes. Dark gray. I probably have, I don't know, I'll have to measure it. There's 1 more yard running. All right, so there's 2 for Nicolette, and then 1 for Mama Punky. Let me check real quick. I'll unravel it. 33. I know I don't have any more of the gray. I have tons of the camo and the brushed. Well, Nicolette, I appreciate you either way, friend. I appreciate you either way. Okay, let me measure this real quick. So I need 3. There's 1, 2, 3. It's one of those floppy ones. Thick and floppy. 4, 5. I probably have 7. Well, 7 minus the 3. So I got at least 3 more yards left. $5 a yard. Yep. $5 a yard. Yep, you got it. There's 1. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna take it all off the roll and see how much I have left. Like for sure, just in case I can run extra. Sorry, this would go easier if this roll wasn't destroyed in here. Shoot, fighting this thing off the roll is worse than fighting the entire big roll. Good grief. I'd rather fight the whole roll. Okay, hold on. Let me find the end so I can count. And then I have one more sticker to add too. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got 6 more left. She's heavy, by the way. She's heavy. Okay, sorry. All right, here is 1 more yard. So I have 2 for Nicolette, 1 for Mama Punky. So there's another for Mama Punky. Okay. Mama Punky, is that the only one that you needed? You just needed 2, friend? Okay, you got it. And yes, Victoria, you only have 1. So here's another one running for you, Victoria. And the last one. Great grab, friend. Yeah, this is my last of the like solid gray color. And then like I have a ton. Like 1, 2, 3. What's this one? 4, 5. 5 rolls. Then I got 5 rolls of the brushed cashmere and the camo. So, if anybody wants some of the brushed cashmere and camo, please let me know. It is, let me see. I just had it somewhere. I have two. So this one is more like a towel terry. This one here is a towel terry. Again, $5 a yard. So let me run this one while I find my other little tidbit. Oh, here it is. So here is for this one, $5 a yard of this towel terry. Okay. Mama Punky, this is the camo, the brushed cashmere camo. You want 2 yards of this? You got it. There's your first yard running. I have a lot. I have a lot of this one. This one's so soft, by the way. It is so stinking soft. So if you want more of the cashmere after this, just know this is the only one that I have. And the way I want I want an entire like one-piece jumpsuit out of this with how soft it is. So if you find yourself in need of more, yeah, you still got it. I for real have plenty. Those rolls are like 92 plus yard rolls. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Yeah. Here's one running. Like, this is really soft. I'm not like, I can't even, yeah. And these are from IC Fabrics, which is a mill here in Washington State. And they just have some great stuff. I got them from a lady who got them from them. It's so soft, yeah. Welcome in, Sandra Cat. Hey. Good grabs on those, friends. All right. I do have a ton of other knits. Here is a red. This is a cotton jersey. This one has some 4-way to it. In the red. Again, all of the fabric I'm running is $5 a yard. This one's running now. All of the knits are all $5 a yard. 4-way stretch on this one. I do have a little bit of this one. Oh, Carrie likes it. Here is another yard running. Okay. 1 yard for Carrie. You got it, Carrie. Let's see. I'm out of the black. I'm out of the purple. I don't know where the stars went. I thought I had a little cut of the stars. Maybe I need to get the roll. Do you have lots and lots of stripes? So I have this stripe. It has the light gray and a dark gray. Mostly 2-way stretch there. A little bit of give along the selvage, but I wouldn't call it stretch. $5 a yard. $5 a yard on this one. I wouldn't say it's sheer, but like when I'm holding it up and it's backlit, you can see more through it. Okay. I think I ran those ones. Some Beetlejuice colors. Here is black and white in a bolder stripe. I know. This one's giving me very Beetlejuice. Oh, that totally makes sense. That would be, yeah, that makes sense, Carrie. I'm definitely a purple person too, but I think that's just like, yeah. I wish I was a red. Hey, there's Alejandra. Alejandra. Did you finish your top for your like bridal shower party deal, whatever? Alejandra's getting married, friends. I wish that you could put like Venmo or something like that here so we can all Venmo. I'd Venmo you for a drink for your bachelorette party. I love your picture you sent me. All right. Here is a ooh, with the Caribbean blue. Yes, absolutely. Here is another jersey. This one has like this heather blue color to it. Primarily two-way, again, a little bit of give, but primarily two-way stretch there. $5 a yard on this one. I do have a, that I don't have a, oh, I didn't think of that. Good call, Morgan. I didn't know you could do that. Here is a blue French terry, like a lighter weight. This is another like heather navy blue. Just so you can see the back. This is a light, super lighter weight. That's hilarious. Here is a yard of this one running. Also, guys, I'm gonna, no, not denim. It is a French terry. So it's more like for a lightweight sweatshirt, like a lightweight sweater kind of deal. Sweater vibes. Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm gonna start running quilting cotton. So like Friday show will be quilting cotton, and then next week will probably be quilting cotton. So I'm probably gonna put a pause on running some of my knits for a hot minute. So if there's anything you want, because I need to start doing something with these what's it called? With these this quilting cotton that I'm buying. All right, this one is like sun shirt material or like hiking shirt material. I also have it in black. So like this is how wide this is, by the way. I'm 5'9", so this one is huge. Huge. Very, if it ain't neon, it can't be on. Very. But again, this is hiking shirt material, like moisture wicking kind of vibe here. This is Polar Tech. These ones are $7 a yard. And I think I said I had it in black, but all right, here's a yard of this one running. Again, this is like sun shirt material. Okay. I need to start pulling some, or like doing random cuts of things. What else I got? That's Modal. Oh, here's the stars. If anybody wants some stars, I know it just looks black, but it has little star prints in it. This one's so stinking cute. I didn't know I had this. It was like hanging out at the bottom of my stack and like not last week, but the week prior. I know, not last week, but the week prior, I like started messing around, moving stuff around, and I found it. And I was like, oh, what is this black roll? It's not. Beth knows what I'm talking about because I felt real dumb. All right, here is a yard of the stars running. It is like a jersey knit. So it has some two-way stretch. It's a knit. Great grab, Alejandra. Here is another yard run-in, and this one's pretty wide. Again, like this is the whole roll here. Carrie wants some. Yeah, it sure does. All right, here's one more yard run-in. I thought I was going to run out of it the last time I ran these, because a whole bunch of people wanted some, which I was surprised by. This would make a cute little top for sure. For sure, for sure. Okay. I'm surprised nobody's wanted some of the polar tech. Well, not really, because if you don't like make your own hiking gear, then it might be weird. Here is, oh, that took myself out. Here is a 70. Oh, cool. Here is a lightweight knit, another jersey. This one feels a little bit different than the others. This one feels soft. Not that the others don't feel soft, but I think if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Hey, Holly. Holly, you changed your picture. Holly, I don't think you've been into my show when I'm running knits, friend. Wait. Because you started with me last week when I was doing feed sack. I need to put this one back under my table before I fall. All right. Is there anything anybody else is looking for? What's the vibe, friends? Or y'all just hanging out? That's cool too. I'm down for that. I'm down. All right. I have this jersey knit. It is a light pink and orange. Light pink and orange. Tim time. Hey, Tim. Again, $5 a yard. Got a whole roll of this one. This is a lighter weight, a little more on the sheer side on this one. The black wicking. Yeah, let me grab it. That makes me so happy, Rochelle. So stinking happy. Hold on, let me find it under my table. Whatever you make with it, Rochelle, I want to see it. Here so that you can see. Yay, Amber! Oh, I'm so glad. Please send me pictures of whatever you make with it. Here's that, like, the texture to this. I know. I love this one so much. Rochelle, these ones are $7 a yard. I just want to make sure that's okay before I run it. You got it. Hold on. 7 times 3 is 21. Doing math. Hey, Becky Joe. All right, here's 3 yards of this one. I love this one so much. Great grab. I showed her the that lycra that I have. Thank you, Rochelle. And then I think that the only like the other brushed poly that I had was the cashmere. That's how I kind of ended up with that. Crafting with Kindness. I don't know if you saw, this is the only other like brushed feel that I have. It's more like Lycra though. And then the cashmeres. That's really, that's what I got. I don't think I ran this, so I'll run it anyways. In case anybody wants some of that. No worries. Thank you. I do get stuff in often, so. Eileen, so I have a couple Polar Techs. I have the orange Polar Tech and the black. And then the other one that I have is like this window pane. Hold on, let me pull it out from under my table. It's a window pane. It's really cool. So this is like, I don't know what fell. Sorry, something fell. I think it's actually my Tony's sign. I have a Tony's sign. Sorry, that startled me. I know, right? So this one is more like, the best way I can explain it is like a Patagonia like pullover sweatshirt or sweater. Like this is moisture wicking. Yeah, like this one's so stinking cool. I do have a whole fabric. I do have a whole fabric store. Yeah. So this is the other moisture wicking one that I have. And then I have two Polar Techs that are like more like coat material. Juanita. Hey, Fran. I got the big rolls out. I'm gonna run a yard of this. Absolutely. I already got it teed up. 3 yards. This one is so stinking cool. Since like I do a lot of mountaineering, and when I tell you like this for real feels like I do have flannel. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I do a lot of mountaineering, and this one's just so stinking cool. I can't even. All right, here is the first 3 for Eileen. Eileen, that's running now. This one's so. I want to see pictures of whatever you guys make with this stuff, by the way. Especially if it's like a tech hoodie or anything like that. One of my favorite patterns is the cedar pants pattern from Leia Makes, and it's like pants for rock climbing and stuff like that. Rochelle, here's your 3, and I love them. I'm gonna show you guys the coat material that I have too. And by coat, I mean like windbreaker material. Thank you. I'm so glad y'all want this one. Okay, hold on. Let me get out the windbreaker material. So this is to make like your own windbreaker coat. Like that's what this is like windbreak material. No stretch to it. This one doesn't have, like, it's lined, but the other one has a fleece lining. So, like, if you were making a coat, like a windbreaker coat, like, that's for real what this is. Here's the orange. So this is like, ooh, this would make dope pants. The Polar Tech would make good pants. I'm gonna have to make some pants. So this one's fleece lined here. Yeah. With the Polar Tech. Coat material. If you're just popping in, that's what I'm showing. Is some Polar Tech coat material. And then I have some sweatshirt fabric. Oh, Alejandra, this might be what you're kind of asking for. So these are, it's like sweatshirt material on the outside and then fleece on the inside. And by sweatshirt material, I don't mean like cotton sweatshirts. I mean like Carhartt sweatshirts. Hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, the shiny kind. Yeah. And then with the fleece on the inside. I have it with the fleece, and then I also have it with Sherpa. Let me grab the Sherpa. Yeah. Hey, KP. So here is the Sherpa. These ones are so neat. I'm just seeing if there's anything. There's no description on it. But yeah, so they have like the sweatshirt, the shiny sweatshirt kind of vibe on the outside. Is the sweatshirt side soft? Like the exterior side? Like the outward facing side, Alejandra? Yeah. So the texture I couldn't describe it as soft. I don't know how to explain that. Because it's not like regular sweatshirt material. It's not scratchy, it's not anything like that, but I wouldn't say that it's soft. The inside surely is. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Because this is the whole roll. You want, Jen, you want 2 yards? Okay. Alejandra, have I made something? Not with this one, no. Alejandra, this is $7 a yard. I just want to make sure you and Jen are okay with that. Okay. Okay, Alejandra, I already have 3 loaded. So here is 3 yards for you running. 3 yards for you, Alejandra. Not with this one, Juanita. Not with this one. With the fleece one. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let me change this to 2. Yeah, I love the fleece feeling one. Rochelle, just making sure you want the Sherpa, not the fleece. You got it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. These would make great sweatpants for sure. Here's 2 yards. Oh, sorry, I forgot to. Sorry. Sorry, Rochelle. And then here's 2 yards for Jen. Welcome in. If you're just popping in, I'm currently, what is the pink on the floor? That's the rib knit. Sorry, it rolled out of there. It's a rib knit. So it's this one here with the 4-way stretch. Hold on, I put anything that I need to cut on the table. And then I have wool and some more wool. Threaded tabby, welcome in. This is more like sweater-like. I mean, you could make a lightweight shirt, like, I don't know. You could make a shirt out of it. Definitely sweater-esque. You could make a shirt out of it, that's for sure. Like a thicker shirt. I don't think I ran this yet. Absolutely. There is the 2 yards running. Great grab, Alejandra. I do have it in a heather. I should have asked. Let me ask you real quick. I have it in a heather pink. So is there one that you prefer more? Because I don't think that you saw this one. So here's the heather, and then here's the pink that you saw. Heather, you got it. Sorry, I figured I'd ask. I didn't want to like show you that and then show you the heather one later and be like, oh. Absolutely, Eileen. Absolutely. Eileen, you're making my heart so happy. So happy. Please send me pictures, Eileen, please. And then just so that you can see the, like, I don't know, like the texture to it too. This one, it doesn't have like the same little window pane as the black, but it is a moisture wicking. All right, that's running for you, Eileen. Hey, the Bow Studio. You are so welcome. Thank you. I love these ones so much. Both of these are Polar Tech as well. All right, let me set this on my table. I'm going to get out the gray French terry. So this is a thicker gray French terry sweatshirt material. Doesn't have a lot of stretch to it. This is dense and it is 100% cotton. No stretch to it. This one is $7 a yard. Here is a yard of this one running. This is a thick. If you've gotten a lilac one from me, then you know. mom got. Juanita, you got some of this from me, didn't you? You got in the gray and in the purple. Pretty sure. Now that I think about it, my brain needed to spin on it for a second. Let's see. Oh, I do have flimsy ass. So this one kind of has that cashmere feel to it, but not as intensely as the other. So here's the two-way stretch to it. No four-way stretch, a little bit of give, but no four-way. Here is a yard of this one running now. If you want more than a yard, you just let me know in the chat how many yards you want. This is this coral color here. All right. Alejandra, I also have the red knit in a green. What's this one? Here's the coral. Hey, Izzers. Here is the coral, but like in a heather coral. This one has four-way stretch to it. This one again is kind of has that. This one has that cashmere more than the other one. So this one's got that like cashmere poly feel to it. And again, it is like this heathered coral color. $5 a yard. Out of curiosity, you have shipping set to max out. Yes, it maxes out at $13.50. Since they went to the ground shipping, it maxes out at $13.50. Because everything, since they changed the rates for... Is it not in my show notes? Did I not load that? Sorry, Carrie, if you weren't expecting that. It's been automatically defaulting to ground shipping at a certain weight for, at least recently for me. Sorry if you weren't expecting that, Carrie. I thought I had my notes up. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me check real quick. Sorry, Carrie, if you weren't expecting that. Hold on, I'm pulling it up real quick. Normally I have my notes. Let me double check on the back end that's caps too. Sorry, I'm pausing real quick. I just want to make sure that this is what I'm saying it is. Yeah, it's capped at $13.50. Okay. Sorry, Carrie. I forgot to put my show notes. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Or at least for asking, because I definitely missed that. Yeah. So with what it does, instead of like starting a new package like it would with the flat rate, is that it just bundles it into a ground shipping at a certain weight. Yeah. Yeah, it goes to ground. And they haven't really said what the rate specifically is going to be for like ground, because it's not like flat rate where you just have a general. Hope that makes sense. Okay, sorry, my brain's now in a circle. Like it's in a loading circle. I forgot what I was doing. All right, let me run this because I can't remember if I ran this. Ooh, that would be awesome, Carrie. If you can find it, that would be awesome. Because I was trying to find a breakdown. That's what the 1350 was for, especially since a lot of my boxes end up being in the 200 to 300 ounces thing. So yeah, if you find that, yes, please send it to me. I was trying to see if it would really, if the 1350 really makes a difference on the like weight when I'm doing stuff. As it stands, I'm not sure because they still have the flat rate, so it's kind of hard to like discern where what any of that's like, what's going to happen with any of that. Hello, welcome in. Okay, let me grab another roll, friends. I forgot what I was doing. I have the attention span of a jellyfish. I don't know what I have ran and haven't ran. Ooh, here's a white modal. Here is, oh, sorry, it's a white pont. White pont. I love me some pont. If you know, you know. I've used this as a lining for stuff before. Hold on, let me. White pont. This is running now. If you want some white pont, pont is great. It's a heavier weight knit. Where is that? Sorry, I'm trying to. My husband moved my computer setup, and now I don't know where my little thing is for my show notes. Max shipping. Okay. Did I run this? Anybody else love pont? Any other pont people? I think I have it in blue as well. I can't remember if I ran it in the white. So here's white with the pont. So the pont is a heavier weight knit. Like a way denser. I like using it to line stuff. And then I do have it in blue. So here's the pont in blue. There is a yard of that. It is, hey, Sen, where have you been, friend? Did you just come in or have you been here? Alejandra, can y'all check my show? I just added, I normally have a thing that I paste in there, but for some reason I can't open that part of the computer. Just let me know if it's there. Thank you. Here is the pont in black. I don't have very much of this. Okay, good. I don't have very much of the Pont in black. Here is a yard of this run-in. Anita, did I send you the video of the McCall's catalog that I got? Like the 1950s McCall's catalog? Okay, I'm going to show it to you guys. Just because. Just because. Okay, wait, say less. Hold on. I know nobody asked me. Okay, so, yes. Okay, let me show you guys. I buy a lot of random things on the internet. And a lot of them are really, really stinking cool. And this is one of those that's really stinking cool. Now, just as a note, this is not for sale. I'm not selling this, but look at this. So it is a McCall's catalog where like the patterns are look. Isn't this neat? I'm just showing you guys. I don't think I showed you this one. This one just came to, I thought I did. I took a video of it. I might have sent it to just Denise. We're just having a field trip through the random stuff. Isn't this cool? Okay, hold on. Look at these. Look at these. And now I feel like I need to go through my cabinets to find the matching patterns for these and see how many of these I have. Like this thing, this little collar thing. I know, look at like the little kids. Like, what's happening, sir? Hold on, let me show you guys the other one. I think, Juanita, these are the other ones that I had sent you. I have like the weirdest, I know, right? I have like the weirdest like sewing ephemera and stuff like that. So like this one is 1944 and this is from Rhodes, which is like I guess was a magazine here in Washington, for Road Brothers Tacoma. And like it must have been some sort of department store. I know. Aren't these cool? So this one is for McCall's. Okay, hold on. Here's the Hollywood patterns one. If you know about Hollywood patterns, yeah. Like I collect sewing ephemera. Like inside the house, I have like a French magazine that has patterns in it. Here's the Vogue. Yeah, these ones I'm framing for sure. Like, look at this. I just can't. Like this outfit right here, stop. Yeah, so this one's 1945. Oh, and then this one is another, the Condé Nast magazine publication. Sorry guys, we're just on a field trip. We're on a field trip through my random. If you're just joining, well, girl, with the lawyer making money, just make sewing content where you just like sew and talk legal jargon. People would be all about it. Aren't these neat? Oh, and then here's this Butterick one. These are all from 1945. Yeah, right? There's some other magazines here that are from like the Tahoma magazine, but they aren't sewing ones. They're just like, if you're just joining me, I am just showing some sewing ephemera that I have. I have like a collection of magazines, like random pattern magazines and things like that. And if you're new to my show, I literally have thousands and thousands. Like I think I have probably 7,000. What's it called at this point? Oh, and then like this one is New York Costume Company. I know. I wish that they had the pattern for the hats. I know, Jane. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, I need to go through and see which patterns I have. Okay, look at this one. This one's Fancy Costumes for Children, New York Costumes Company. I don't think this has a date. But like, look at the patterns for like these costumes. Yeah, you would want the creepy kid costumes for sure. For sure. I do have a Wagner's pattern, which is a costume pattern, and that one is probably one of my all-time favorites. If you've been on a field trip through my sewing cabinets, you know what I'm talking about with the what's it called? Yeah, there's like I have like these random magazines, but I think those are the only ones that I have that are like truly sewing. The other ones I have are inside the house. But yeah, so I got all kinds of random. Sorry for the random. Thanks for going random with me here, friends. All right, where am I at? Anybody in dire need of anything else? I have bear fur. I have a bajillion sewing patterns. Here's some. Let's run this lace. If anybody wants some green lace, it is like a hunter green. No stretch to it. This is $5 a yard. I know, going back to selling patterns after looking at those is so weird. Hey, Murph Herkin. $5 a yard. That's running now. If you want a yard of this like hunter green lace. I also have a bunch of trim. I have some, what's it called? Fringe. I have lots of fringe because I'm going to make a cool project with it. A super cool project. Here is some red satin. $5 a yard for this one. I do have quite a bit. If you want some red satin, this one's probably 58 at the width. I'll get you some. I'll show it to you. It's longer, probably 3 or 4 inches. I have pink. I have black. These are $5 a yard. Here is the black. These threads at the bottom, you pull the threads. So like it's like this, but you pull the thread. Ooh, girl, when I tell you the stuff that I'm about to make. Okay. So here's the black, $5 a yard. And then again, you pull these. These are just here for ease of sewing. So there's the black. And then I have a like bubblegum pink. This one is a smaller, I think it's 3 inches. There we go. This one's cute. And then I have a blue. Like a denim looking blue. For the fringe. Which would be so stinking cute. Absolutely. That's running for you, Alejandra. Absolutely. Thank you. I want to see what you make with that. For sure. That's good for bags, for I don't know what, everything, literally. Everything. Okay. I think that is it for me for the night, unless there's any last minute things I can get for anybody. Let's go on one more field trip. Oh, I don't have sorry. I don't have the pattern ready, but I have it well, the ones inside the house. I have, my first plan is for the blue and my first plan is for the blue and orange one, because I have some fabric that would go. I'll send you a picture of that, and I'll send you a picture of the tote bag that I have in mind for that. On a field trip. On a field trip. All right, field trip. Still have satins, or sorry, not satins, but I still have some silk in the, oops, sorry, it's not focusing, in the slate blue, in the white. I think I sold all of the champagne. And then here is the teal, or any jacquard, or more taffeta. Yes, I actually have, Jane, I don't know if you remember the, okay, hold on. I gotta run in the house and get it. Hold on, let me run in. I gotta run in the house and grab. Pause. I'm gonna run in the house and grab the brocade that I have from. Can you run? The pink is silk, and it's $10 a yard. And I have 2 different colors. Well, 3. Rochelle, these are all silk. And I have 3 different colors of the pink. So I have this one, no stretch to this one. So this is like, I'd say it's bubblegum pink. Here is the orchid pink. Orchid has some stretch. And then ballerina pink, no stretch. Those are $10 a yard for silk. The bubble gum. 2 yards of bubble gum. You got it. There's 2 yards of this one running for you, Rochelle. Welcome in. I know. I love this one. I sold all of the champagne colored one, which made me sad because I wanted to use some. Absolutely, Eileen. There is, I have one that is like a slate blue and then a teal blue. So here is the like slate blue one. And then here is the teal blue one. There's not very much of the teal blue left. I'd say maybe a yard. Hey, Edie B. So here's the like, yes. Yes to 3 of this one. How's it going, friend? I know, these are so pretty. All right, here is 3 yards of this one running for you, Eileen. Hold on, I gotta plug my phone in. Boop. Great grab, Eileen. Uh-oh. Sorry. I plugged my phone in and it was like, do you want to call 911? No. No, sure don't. Oh, did you make a pair of shorts out of the cashmere? The gray? I think you got some of that last time, right? Not yet. I want to see the shorts you made, though. Oh, also, Alejandra, or anybody else that's really here, on Facebook, I started if you find my Facebook page, which is Buckhorn Supply Co., I started a Facebook group for anybody that wants to post any of your sewing things. You don't have to buy, you don't have to post fabric strictly from me. This is silk, Juanita. You don't have to post fabric strictly from, like, you don't have to post stuff made strictly from me, fabric that you got. I would just want to see anything that anybody makes. Anything that anybody makes. Got me some silks. Okay, hold on. Pause. I'm going to run inside the house, and I'm going to grab this, the jacquard and the brocade that I have. Because I have 2. 2 that I can think of off the top of my head. Wait, I'll be right back. Talk to yourself. Okay. Sorry, I had to run and, like, make sure that my baby didn't see me. Oh, yeah, I had to run and make sure that my baby didn't see me because she would have hollered at me. Okay, here is one of the brocades that I have. So it's like this red and blue. Yeah, and the inside's neat too. The lady speaks French. Oh, for shorts. I know, I love this one. I have another one, but I'm making another top out of that one. So there's that one. And then, great question. Let me move this stuff real quick. And then I'll measure. I think at least 2. And then, Jane, I have that one jacquard from the Fabric Depot that I, like, literally have just hung on to. Hold on, let me move this. I think you were there when they showed it, Jane. So this is 1, 2, just shy of 3. Just shy of 3, and it'd be $7 a yard for this one. So it would be, I would just do 2. So 14 for the 14 for the 2 3/4. You got it. Yeah, it's 2 3/4. That one's running now. And then, like I said, I have that black jacquard from the Fabric Depot. I don't know if you remember that one. From J and D Lou. I bought it because they were running a deal on it at $10 a yard. And I was like, say less. Do I have a plan for it? No. So if you want it for $10 a yard, you can have it for what I hey, anybody can have it for what I paid for it. It's this one. If anybody wants this one for $10 a yard. I can't. I think I might have paid more than that. I think I paid $60 for this whole piece. Anyhow, I know, right? I know. Alejandro has that other, the other jacquard that I had. So this is 2, 4, about 6. Yeah. Yeah, he was running a deal on it, and I was like, yeah, it's like 5. Yeah. The other thing that I was thinking with these is like, if I could find just a plain black version of this is pants. Yeah, like that would be neat. Yeah, Morgan, I think you're in on that show. I know Brianne was. But yeah, so this is the only other brocade that I have, friend. And it's the one that I got from J and D Lou. I just bought it because they were running a deal on it, and I was like, "Hey, Jocelyn, do you have any taffeta? I'll pass on that." No worries. I'll hang on to it. I haven't even showed it yet because it's literally just been in the house. I do have some taffeta. I do have. What color are you wanting in the taffeta, Alejandra? Hold on, let me. Tell me what color you want, and I'll go through my bins real quick because I'm behind you. I do have black tulle too. Lots of black tulle. I don't know what's in here. Let me pull this out. Let me pull this out. I'm about to booby trap myself in here. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh. Yes. Burn it. Burn it real quick, like. Burn it so fast. Let's see. I have smaller pieces of taffeta. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. There's some purple. What is this? Purple chiffon, some wool. I found some silver. Brianne, I have some. Oh, okay. I have some silver left. I have silver left, Brianne. Let me see how many yards I got of this. There's 1, Little over 2 yards. Little over 2 yards of this stuff. $7 a yard for this one. For the disco. Freaking love it. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Here is a purple taffeta. We got one. Purple taffeta. I know, this one is cute. Starting at $2 for this one. Just shy of 2 yards. Thanks for your bits, guys. Great grab. I don't know why my printer stopped working. Work. Hey, Rochelle, welcome back. You're so welcome. Print the label. I know, this is a pretty purple. There we go. Let's see what else I got. This one, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know, it's getting, hold on. I'm burning it. I'm burning it. The, what's it called? The texture is kind of like silky, but not at the same time. Don't know if that makes sense. So we're just gonna do a little, just a little. Synthetic. Whatever it is. It's kind of like a taffeta. Kind of. Not as crinkly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 yards of it. Whatever it is. 5 yards. It is synthetic. I just burned it. Starting at $1 a yard. So starting at $5 if anybody wants this one. Again, not a taffeta. It is like a, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Great grab, Alejandra. Great grab. Oh, I think I have another of the purple. I think it's a smaller piece. Another one of the purple. One and a half. So we'll just start it at $1. Here's another one of the purple. This is the same one that you just grabbed, Alejandra. Here is 1 yard running. 1 and a half. It's a yard and a half. Great grab. This is like, oh, I don't know, it's got a hole in it. Okay, this is 1 usable yard. Again, this is a taffeta, and then like outside of the 1 usable yard, there's this other chunk, but it has this little hole piece in it and a cutout at the bottom. But like there's 1 whole usable yard otherwise. I just don't like to cut the little chunks off of it because I like to mess around with. Okay, either way, $1. $1. If you want it, you can have it for $1. Hey, Vicky. Yeah, absolutely. Great grab, Jen. What do you want, dog? How can I help you? Hi, old guy. Hi, my old guy. That's Tucker. He's old. He does hang out in here. Here is a light blue color taffeta. Y'all are helping me clear out some of these totes that I have with stuff. There's 1, 2 yards. 2 yards of this one. Here's 2 yards of this blue taffeta running. 2 yards. Blue taffeta. Great grab. Vicky, what have you been up to? This is a blue chiffon. Weird-ish texture. It's a yard. It's a yard. Working in Hey, then my husband put me on a buying ban. He was like, "You can't buy anything until we do the business taxes." And I was like, "Fine. Fine." Especially since he does my books. Here's a yard of this running. Yeah. I know. I'm like, since he's doing my books, then I have to like, and like the work that he's doing is like, if I was paying somebody out of pocket to do what my husband does, I know, right? Like, boo on you, sir. But if I was to pay somebody the work that my husband's doing, it would be ridiculous. Here is a yard and a half of like this kind of heavier weight, very bridal satin. I don't know if this is silk. 907, mama. Where's 907? What area code is that? I got hoes in different area codes. Area codes. Alaska. Oh, wow. I need Alaska's a dang trek. Also, actually not that far from me because I'm in Washington. All right, here is a yard of this running. You like that, Juanita? I'm just forever singing. Dog, you were just crying to come out here, and now you're crying to go back inside. Pick one. All right, here's a yard for $1. A yard for $1. This is a nice heavier weight too of this. It's kind of like it's like a satin taffeta because one side is shiny and the other side gives me that little. Juanita, everybody sleeps on Ludacris. Like I don't like his flow and stuff like that. It just cracks me up. Just cracks me up. What is this? Crepe? Some white crepe? Guys, we're in the random stuff right now, guys. If you know, you know. Here's 1, 2, 2.5. White crepe, wider on the width. We're pretty wide on the width here. I know. When I'm in the weeds, just not knowing what's going on, wherever the wind takes us. All right, here's some white crepe. What are you sewing right now, Vicky? I got added to a handmade raid train. So now I'm like, dang it, now I have to sew. Like I have to make stuff now. And then I was trying to decide what I wanted to make. And I think that I might do, oh, are you in it too? Or are you supposed to be sewing? Either way. Here is 2 yards of this crepe run-in. Yeah, so I think that I'm going to make either pattern weights or pin cushions or like little stuffies, like little stuffed animals. I haven't decided yet. So here is 2 yards of this running for $2. Get it, Morgan, get it. Yeah, yeah. Aw. I know. I have like a cupcake and a slice of cake pattern that I think would make the funnest pattern weight. Like, I think it would be awesome. Dog. Is your brain broke, dude? It sounds like it. Sure sounds like it. This is a heavier weight crepe, just shy of a yard, but it is a like like I keep wanting to call it a bigger loop, but it's a denser crepe, just shy of a yard. Hey Cole, what's up, friend? Yeah, it is definitely way more of a texture to it. I might want to let me burn it. Let me burn it. Because sometimes with these like thicker ones, they are porch picking. Welcome in. What are we doing? Well, hold on. Let me squish test. The Thimble Hollow. I don't know, man. I think it's a wool blend. Hold on, let me burn it again. If you're new here, I burn stuff to see what it is. Okay, here's my bubble, and we're gonna squish it to see, because we smell like. All right, that is natural, whatever it is. I think it's wool. I think it's wool. I'm going wool crepe. With the way it smells and with the way it squishes. For $1. Here you go. I'm going with its wool. I burned it. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. Wool crepe. Whoa, that's a new name to me. Aburo, thanks for your first purchase. Tell us what you make. That is a new name to me. Welcome to my burn testing. Absolutely, Juanita. All day long, friend. I'm always here for a burn test. Always about it. Always about it. Here is some white satin. Some white satin. I'm forever in for the burn. Burn, 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 burn. All right, 1, 2, 2.5. 2.5. White satin. Yes, Aliana, please do. Oh my God, that should crack me up. I mean, it is a good party trick, and there are certain ways to tell. By the way, when you like get better at burning stuff, you can easily be like, ooh, Like the burn test between silk and wool is different, and the smell is different. And then like definitely the difference between wool, silk, and cotton is different. The synthetics, yeah, what's your dress made out of? The synthetics are like a little bit harder to tell because there's so many varieties of synthetics. And then there are like naturally made products that can feel fake, like Tencel. Whoever got the dense Tencel at my last show, it feels synthetic, but it's not. So it's just like whatever the fiber is. Okay, sorry, I'm talking too much. Here's 2 yards, two and some change of this white. $2. $2 running. Absolutely. I'm always about a TED talk on burning stuff for sure. For sure, for sure. Exactly, Cole. I did think of doing, Alejandra, have you seen my I did think of doing a burn test on there, but I was like, the internet's gonna hate me. They already did not like the fact that I said that you shouldn't use tape. And like the fact that that video was popular was beyond me. Beyond me. Alright, what else do I got? There's something black. Something blue. I think this is another satin. This is a matte satin. Matte satin. We got 1, 2, 2 and 7/8. 2 and 7/8 of this. Do you still have some of that white organza with lines running through every which way? All right, Thimble Hollow, are you talking about the shiny one? Yes, I sure do. I think so. And that's what I'm looking at right now. Here is 2 yards of this one, of this like matte black satin. It's 2 and 7/8. 2 and 7/8, starting at $2. That's running. Oh wait, my bad. Wait. Okay, that's running. Oh, I know. I love the randoms. Whenever I get into like the random dress stuff, it's fun. It's fun. And also some of it's just really hard to come by. Hey, Sarah. Cole, when you burn, you can confirm. I can tell you what happened when you burn synthetic taffeta. It started curling into itself and it looked like candle wax. Confirm or deny? It's exactly. Exactly. That's hilarious. Okay, hold on. Let me get some of this stuff. All right, this one is $5 a yard, and it gets crusty and it's hard. Here's this one, the Thimble Hollow. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, It's like we work in a factory. That's what it smells like. The Thimble Hollow. How many yards did you want of this, friend? It's $5 a yard. Dog. I'm literally right here, my guy. I got 3. You got it. I know, a little old guy. His brain's broke. Don't mind him. Bubba, you were crying because you wanted out here, and now you want out there, you big Betty. Do you hear him? Okay, here's 3 yards of this running. I know. His brain's broke. He's getting old. You know, like old dogs that they just like forget what's going on. He like forgets that he's asking outside. He forgets that he asked inside. Like he just asked that. He was at the door barking to come out here. Bro, I hear you. Do you want to say hi? Would that make you feel better? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Big Betty. Come here. Come here. Ah. Ah. my dog Tucker. Go inside. Go inside. He's like, I'm sick of your shit. He is an Australian Shepherd. Yeah, he's 80 something pounds. He's a big Betty. All right. Where am I? I don't know how many yards I got of this. I got purple chiffon and I got a buttload of it. I know he's so sassy. Like respectfully, stop sassing me, sir. Just get in the house. All right, purple chiffon. Let's see where we're at. Also, I don't mean to have my back to y'all. This is just where my measuring thing is. And then you can see me measure it too. So you know I'm not shortchanging you. There's 1, 2. Good grief. How'd I get all wadded up? 3. 4. I think we're at 6. 5. 6. Let me move this. Go. 6. We're at 6. Purple chiffon. This is it doubled up, but here's 1. Purple chiffon, 6 yards, starting at $1 a yard. You're getting all 6 yards. I'm not cutting it. Okay? Okay. Here is 6 yards running now. You want 6 yards of purple chiffon for $1 a yard. Hey, Jen's like, you know what? I'll make a dress of some sort. I can do something with it. Something. Literally anything. I will find some. Hold on, I gotta get another cut up. I'll make something with it. Okay, let's see where else we're at. I have a bunch of like. I have some of these like blue. They're more like organza. Organza, anybody? Organza. This one has like a weird shimmer to it. This is 1 7/8. It has like this really neat shimmer. 1 7/8. Rapunzel. 1 7/8. Starting at $1. That's running now. I don't know if you guys can see like the light effect that it has. If that makes sense. I hope that's translating because I can see it clear here. Where like the light hits it just right. I think I have black. No, that's like a lining material. This might be another wool. This might be another wool crepe. It does have some corners cut, but I'm not going to cut that. Shimmer. Hold on, wait. Let me, you know what's about to happen. Let me just snip, and confirm if this is in fact wool. Snip. All right, we're sus. We're a little sus on this one. This one's sus. I don't have high hopes for this. All right, I don't have high hopes for this. Squish. Lame. All right, synthetic. You saw it. I don't know where the salvage is. synthetic. 1.5. Wait, hold on. 1 yard, synthetic. We burned her. Hey, Salty Stitch. I think you were in here one time and I told you about a bag pattern that says don't be a salty. If anybody wants it, for $1. Vicky's like, sure, why not? Oh, you looked at it and you were like, you know what? I'm living on hopes and dreams or something special, and then nope. Oh man, that's sad. My heart. All right, here is. I don't know. This is a scrappy piece. This is a scrappy piece, but we burn her. I dropped my head down today because of. Oh no. Cool, delicious. Fergalicious check. Fergalicious. Hey. Also, normally I send stickers and stuff. Oh, I already know how this is going. You dirty. Sorry. I blew on it and a stray caught me. So I had to trash talk it. All right, here's this like scrappy pink piece. No squish. She's synthetic. Boom. All right. But you can still make something with it if you care to. For $1, if anybody wants a scrappy piece of crepe for $1. No. Not that it's not soft, but it's like, it feels like crepe. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I was like, I know what you're getting. I know you get what I'm saying. Anyhow, I normally send stickers with my packages. However, I'm out of stickers, but I do have some new ones on order. And if you haven't seen my new ones, let me show you my new ones. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure you can see this. Okay, field trip. Okay, this is my new sticker on the fabric hoarding spicy scale. I'm here. That's my new sticker that's on order. And then most of you have gotten my OG sticker, which is this one. And I changed the color. So here is my new one. And if you're wondering, I do draw these, okay? So like I draw my stickers, clearly. But this is my new colorway in like this green and blue. I know, there needs to be, I was like, this has to translate. It was going to be hell, but I was like, no, someone's going to be offended that I sent a sticker that says hell on it. So thank you, Vicky. I kind of do a hodgepodge of literally everything. So yeah, so those ones will come soon, and they will be in everyone's stuff whenever they start arriving. Ooh, this is a super pretty, very light lilac color. Very light lilac color. This is soft. I think this one is from Mood. If I'm being honest, I think this one might have been from Mood. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and a little over 5/8. 4 and 5/8. 4 and 5/8. This one's super pretty, very drapey. Like look. Especially if you're like, this is very bridal. Oh, that would be so pretty. What I say this was 4 and 5/8. Whatever. I'm starting at 4. Starting at $4. I can't remember what I said with the yardage, but I think it was 4. 4 yards. That's running $1 a yard. Hey. Thank you, Carrie. I was like, I couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure that this came from Mood, too. It just feels like it came from Mood. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, like, when you just know where certain fabrics came from. I don't know if anybody, maybe because I touch fabric a lot, or like, I have like a general idea of like where some places like wholesale their stuff from. Is that? It might just be me. I might just be talking out of my ass, but if I am, just blink twice. Oh yeah, it definitely with quilting cotton. Yeah, I'm like Cranston. We know. She's crunchy, crunchier than a mother, with that Cranston vibe. Get out of here. All right, here is 1, 2, just shy of 3. Just shy of 3 with this like oxblood color taffeta. Just shy of 3. The Alley Creates. Welcome in, Alley. I think that's your name. I'm guessing. Sorry if I'm wrong. Your name kind of gave it away, but. All right, here's 3 and some change, starting at $3 of this like oxblood taffeta. Aburo, I see your name again, friend. What are we looking for? I got all kinds of stuff. Jane, quick grab. What can I help you find, Aburo? Because I got a lot. And I got all these knits and some satins and some silks that you might not have been in here for. I got some random wool things. I have a purple wool knits. Absolutely. You want to go on a field trip? Field trip it is. I had originally cut everything into like these 1 yard, or not 1 yard, but like these little tidbits. But all of these are knits that I have. Some of them are now, I know we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, flying through the sky. All right, here we go. Raindrop, drop top, cook it up, dope in a crock pot. All right, sorry, I'm gonna get banned. No, I don't have any. I don't have any royal blue Vicky. Not yet. Okay. We got. Hold on. Wait. Let me turn this light on. So we can get lit. Litty titty. Ah, boo. Okay, there we go. So this is a knit. I also have this in a thicker. This pink one. This is a. I also have it in a different color pink. This one is a 4-way rib knit in the heather color. I got quite a bit of that. I got a coral pink down here. What is that blue one? This blue one? Or this blue one? This blue is a silk habutai, so it's more like a lining. It's a lining material. That's $5. This one's $5 a yard. Yeah, you got it. Aburo, this is $5 a yard. You just let me know how many yards you want of it. And I obviously got a bunch there. And then I also have it in this color pink. So like a flat, like just straight up pink, not the heather pink. So you let me know what color you like. Vicky, you like this one? It's $5 a yard. You just let me know how many yards you want. How many yards you want, Vicky? I'll get you some. Just one? You got it. Flying through the sky, little Einsteins. Raindrop. Drop top. All right. You got it. Let me double check. Okay. Here is, don't outbid each other. I definitely have enough. So here's Vicky. Vicky, here's your first yard. Okay. And then Aboro, here is your first yard. I do these ones in each yard interval so that keeps me on track of how many I need to cut. So there's your first yard, Aboro. That's running. All right, and then here's your second yard. Welcome in. All right. Do you want to look at the stack again? Anybody want to look at the stack again, see what else is under there? Absolutely. There's another yard for you, Vicky. Absolutely. Sure can. Let me grab the roll real quick because I think that the little cut is buried. My little cut piece is buried. Here's the heather for Carrie. All right, Carrie, here's your first yard up, friend. Let me find the, I'll have to find the little doodaddy that I got stuff on. And your second yard. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me grab the little strip so I don't forget. Okay. Okay. Anybody else want to go back through the rolls? If so, we can go. I still got more random stuff too. Plenty of random stuff too. I got white taffeta. That's what's in my hand. We got 1, 2, 3, 3 3/8. Will you leave mine? Yes, absolutely, Vicky. It'll come in one consecutive. Yep. Absolutely. Here is, what did I say what this was? Did I say this was 3? 1, 2, yeah, 3, 3 1/4. 3 1/4. 3 1/4. This white taffeta is running now. There's 3 1/4, $1 a yard. $1 a yard. This white taffeta. Love me the way taffeta sounds. Great grab. SS Corolla. Hey, friend. How's it going? Pickle bourbon lover? Excuse the ever living out of me. What is pickle bourbon? Don't bounce out of my shop. Tell us what pickle bourbon is and where we can find some, because the way that just broke my brain. Anybody know what pickle bourbon is? Because y'all just see that person come in here with the name pickle bourbon. Please tell me y'all did that. I don't know. Somebody just came in with the name Pickle Bourbon. Also, I'm gonna be getting swimsuit lining. And probably, is anybody down for swimsuit lining? Like the stuff that goes inside of your like swimwear. I think that I'm gonna get it in white, black, and nude. I don't know if there's any swimsuit people. Okay. Oh yes, SS. Yeah, I'm still waiting on. I'm gonna go and drive down. I'm gonna go and drive down and pick up the swim stuff, the swim fabric that I have, because there's a fourth one, and so just for like it's just easier for me to drive down and get it versus have it shipped, because my lady is not that far. She's yeah, she's here in Washington. White chiffon. Anybody want some white chiffon? One. This is very bridal. 2, 3. There's a lot of it. 4, 5. Alejandra, you can make your own veil. 6. Jesus. 7, 8, 9. Good Lord. There's 10. Holy Hannah. Anybody need enough to make a veil? Because good grief. This is a gaggle of white chiffon. All right. $1 a yard, so $10 for all of it. Here you go. If anybody wants a whole gaggle of white chiffon, you can have it for $1 a yard. And it's wide. Good grab, Alejandra, because that is a big old chunk of fabric. Good grab. Holy. All right, where are we at? Ding ding. Hello. I'm talking to my friend who she might be in here, Jocelyn. She helps me pack fabric, and she's asking what time she should come tomorrow. But I'm picking up fabric in the morning. Excuse me. I'm picking up fabric, that estate fabric, in the morning. Sorry, excuse me. All right, white. Here's some more white taffeta. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the white taffeta. Thank you. Oh, you guys are nice. Normally I sneeze in threes, so. All right, here's 4 yards, white taffeta, $1 a yard. If you want it, there it goes for you. White taffeta, $1 a yard. Great grab, Vicky. Great grab. Welcome in. If you're just popping in, I got all kinds of stuff. Right now I'm just running through random fabrics that I have. I don't know what this one. I don't know what this is. It's like a stiffer. I don't know. This is very. It almost feels like it would be a brain. Like it almost feels like a stabilizer. One, like that's how stiff it is. Two. It's got like a weird cutout to it. This feels like a stabilizer of some sort. Like, burn it, burn, burn, burn. We burning. For funsies. For funsies. Here we go. Ooh, she's natural. She's all natural. Cotton. Whatever it is, it's cotton. What did I say it was? 2 and some change? Cotton. 1, 2, 2 and some change. It feels like it would be a stabilizer. I just burned it. It's ooh, maybe. Cause it's like it holds structure. I do have a black silk version of like an organdy. All right, here's 2 yards for $2. Vicky wants it. I do have black silk tulle. I don't know if anybody needs some tulle. Apparel wants it. If anybody wants some black tulle, I have some black tulle. I have another, this is, I'm pretty sure this is silk. I'll burn it again. 1, 2. This is 2 3/8. 2 3/8 of this one. Let me burn this one. Vicky. Vicky, I love you. Ooh, girl. Silk. Oh, silk on this one. Hold on. Focus, focus. Boom, with that crunch. All right. Silk. Silk on this one. This is a lot of structure. Like when she's stiff. My dreams were dashed. Don't worry, Vicky. I'll put some stuff in your box. It's okay. I got you. All right, here's 2 yards of this one. Again, this is a silk run-in. This is like another organdy type. Organdy. I don't know. Either way, she's stiff. Great grab, Vicky. I got stuff for you, Vicky. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. All right, let me see what else is in the bins. Because you already know. Oh, here's another one of these. Oh, this is a different color blue. This is a different color blue than the shiny one that I ran earlier. Vicky, this is royal blue. Kind of shiny. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 yards of this one. Now, this might be a little frill for a men's tie. 4 yards, running, $1 a yard for this one. All right, there's that one. How are you guys doing? We still want to go through random stuff? We're still down for the random shenanigans? What's this one? Here is another wool. I got a yard. Blue wool. a yard. This one is a little... Let me burn it for funsies. Let me burn it for funsies. I'm going to burn it for funsies. Okay, shh, shh, shh. Hush. Hush now. Shh. Shh, shh. Kiss, kiss. All right. Here's a yard. Here's a corner burning. Oh my gosh. Baby pageant gowns. I got a gaggle of patterns for stuff like that, by the way. All right, here is this one. We see the bubble. Y'all see the bubble. All right, ready? Squish test. Boop. Blue wool. Blue wool. 1 yard. Starting at $1. Starting at $1. I burned it. It burns. I squished it. She squishes. You saw it with your eyes. 1 yard running. Blue wool. Great grab, Jen. Great grab. With the wool. With the wool. I don't really know what's going on with this one. Jen, maybe you would be able to do something with this. But it's like this lace, but the top was cut off of it. But the bottom is still like, has that scalloped edge. But like the ornate was taken off the top. I don't know if that makes sense. But like there's still tons, like that whole bottom scallop is still there. And then, yeah. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, someone just wanted the top side. But this side's so pretty. I don't know. My sticker says there's 12 yards of it. $1 a yard. If anybody wants it. $1 a yard. That's running. If anybody wants it. $1 a yard. I've got dust everywhere now. I'm just burning. Just burning stuff. No, Vicky, my shipping is capped at my shipping is capped at $13.50. Oh, sorry, hold on. So Vicky, the shipping is capped at $13.50, and that's for flat rate. Yeah, no, it's capped at $13.50. So I think once it starts another box for you, oh good grief! Once it starts another box for you, it goes to $13.50. I'm just trying to test the waters with the shipping moving to Ground Advantage, but yeah. Which way does the pattern face? What do you mean? The embroidery is on both sides. You got it, Jen. Yeah, that's okay. My sticker says that there's 12 yards. I'm just gonna run it at 10. That's running. If anybody wants it, Jen wants it. There's a gaggle of it. It's going. You're getting a Ground Advantage box at this point, anyways. So. Boop. Boop 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 boop. Okay. I do have some aspirin dots in white. I thought I had black, but I might have sold all of the black. If anybody needs an aspirin dot. Here is a very slinky feeling cream color. I don't know what this is. She's kind of, I don't know, kind of, where's my end at? She's a little slinky. 1, 2, just shy of 3. Just shy of 3 yards for this one. She's really slinky. Hold on. You already know what's going to happen because the way that she's slinking, just slipping and sliding over here. I don't know why I'm trying to mess with these scissors when I have these, like, I'm trying to, yeah. Like, I have really nice, like, cutting scissors, and I'm just trying to, like, use these chintzy ones that I have out here. I don't know why. I don't know if anybody else is like that, where you're, like, I have these really nice, fancy, ooh, girl. Hold on, let me get the card out. Let me get the card out. All right, here goes our burn test. And squish. Whatever this is, she's natural. She's natural. I said I think I was just shy of 3. Like literally a hair. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, sashay away. Sashay. Ready? Okay. Ooh. Ooh, girl. Okay. $1 a yard. I'm going to run it for 3 because it's literally just a hair shy of 3. It's like a cream color. I have yellow base skin. You can see. This definitely goes well with my skin, with this cream color. All right. That's running. $1 a yard. I burned it. Burn test says she's natural. Real slinky. Yeah, Vicky. Good grab. Twinny Boutique. Hi, Twinny Boutique. Welcome in. Welcome in. I gotta start a new bid. Starting a new bid. Oh, I gotta get another one of these. All right, all this has just whites left. Are we over the white and cream colors? Are we over white and cream colors? Any jersey tonight? I have a bunch, SS Carol. I've been running through some of the knits that I have. Just like going on a little field trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little over 5.5. Is there a color that you're looking for? I do have some pre-cuts. Little over 5.5 of like whatever this is. It kind of has like a crepe feel to it while still being like chiffon-esque. Synthetic on this one. $5. SS Carola. What colors are we looking for? I still have a bunch of stripes and things like that. Here's $1 a yard for all 5 yards of this one. Synthetic. I burn tested it, but we have some good flow on this one. Some great flow. Carola. Carla? Carola. I don't want to be like Corolla. I don't want to be Corolla if you're like. Oh, it's your nickname instead of Caroline? I know. Like, I don't want to call you Corolla if you're a Maserati friend. You know? You know? I feel rude. All right, hold on. I'm getting another tote. 1 minute. Pause. Pause. Oh, look for the applause. Oh, look for the applause now. Hold on. I'm just seeing what's in my random bins back here, friends. I got some mesh. I'm still here. I'm just digging through some stuff, seeing what I could pull for y'all, because I got a lot of random stuff, and we're just looking. We're just back here looking at stuff. Oh, I don't know what this is. Okay, here we go. What's this? Where'd this come from? Okay. Bag making mesh. I don't know. I just found some random mesh, and then I found I think this is habutai. I'm going with this is habutai. I don't know where it came from. It's just in my bin. There's this. Hold on, it's got some flux. This feels like, I don't know, Carrie, you might have bought some of this. I don't remember who bought some of this last round. But it's like this purple, like heavyweight purple. Either you or EDB. I can't remember. Because I feel like this is a very Carrie color. But it's like a... You bought something like this from me? Oh, yeah. Oh, the lavender knit. Yeah. This is heavy. Like, this is like pants. And I can't remember who bought some of this for me last time I ran it. Okay. Maybe it was EDB. Oh, no, my lighter. Wake up. All right. Let me... Burn test says it might be wool based on the smell. Maybe Morgan knows who bought. Squish test. That... All right, sorry. I had to keep squishing. Because my brain was like, wait. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 yards of this. Whatever it is, it's heavy. It's definitely more to like make like pants with. That's what I would make with this, is pants. She's heavy. I'm starting it at 5. And this is like literally 2 pounds of fabric. For 3 yards, that's running now, if anybody wants it. 3 yards of like a heavier weight. This is for pants, like without a doubt. Who got it? Give me sunshine. Great grab on that. You are gonna love these if you make pants with it, because this is very like yeah, no sheerness to it or anything. Yeah, you're gonna like that. All right, I'm going with peach silk habutai. Yeah, I'm going with habutai for sure. So we're in silk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Yeah, normally I run this at $5 a yard, but since this isn't on the roll, I don't know where it came from. She's silk. 5 yards, $1 a yard. $1 a yard. Like I said, I normally run the Habutai for $5 a yard, but I'm running it for $1 a yard because it's not on the roll. It's just in a bin. And here you go. That's running. $1 a yard for silk Habutai in this peach color. It is silk. I just burn tested it. $1 a yard for 5 yards. Vicky, great grab, Vicky. Great grab. Okay, I have like a bubblegum pink, smaller piece. Let me burn this one. I think this is another silk Habutai. Smaller piece here. Hey friends, welcome in. Burn tested. Burn test. Boom. Silk. Silk. One and a half. 1.5 on this like bubblegum pink, starting at $1 for the 1.5 yards of silk Habutai. That's running now. And I do have more of the Habutai lining, but again, it's $5 a yard. Great grab, Jane. Great grab. All right. What's this? Gray organza. One, two, three, 4, 5. 5 of the gray organza. 5 yards, gray organza. $1 a yard. 5 yards, running. No. 5 yards of the gray organza. $1 a yard. I'm inspired. Well, send me pictures of whatever you make. I want to see. I want to see what you make. This, I don't know. This is a, no, this is a stabilizer. This has to be a stabilizer. Anybody need some stabilizer? Thank you so much, Vicky. I truly appreciate any time that you come in here and hang out, Vicky. I really do. And I want to see what you sew, Vicky, so please send me pictures. All right, let me find some other randomness in some of these other bins. I got some sequin scraps. I'm still here. I'm just looking at what's in my bins behind y'all. I got a lot of cream colored stuff. I don't know if everybody's over the cream colored stuff though. Let's see. This is all flannel. Anybody want an offcut of this wool? This isn't on the roll. This isn't. I get that black stabilizer. The mesh one, Vicky? Yeah. I don't know where I put it. I just think it's a stabilizer because it has on the, no, it's okay. It has, like, it's got the, I don't know. I think that it's a stabilizer because it has that texture on one side. Like, I don't think that it's just shimmery. I hope that makes sense. Like, it feels like, yeah, it feels like a fusible because of the texture on this side. That's okay. For $1. I think that it is a fusible. I think. Just based off of the texture that's on one side. If not, you're getting glittery, you're getting, I don't think it's glitter though. I did one time, I have a bunch of scrap batting and things like that too. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. I'm gonna run, this is an off cut. I don't know, a yard and a half. A yard and a half of this. It is an off cut wool blend. I've already burn tested this one. I've already burn tested it. I'm gonna start at $1. It is a yard and some change. Thank you so much, Vicky. This is a yard and some change. It is a wool blend. I've burn tested it before with Morgan. There is a yard running. Oh, I didn't change the weight. It's fine. Rochelle wants it. Great grab, Rochelle. I do have some other wool things too. I don't know if you ever saw the like window pane wool that I have, Rochelle, but those are 10 a yard. Those ones are 10 a yard. All right, hold on. Let me find some more of the bins. Let's see what else is in my bins. I have some random flannel pieces. They're not like regular. Oops, sorry. Sorry for starting wheel. I don't know what this is. Scraps. Scraps and scraps. I do have some other flannel pieces. I don't know if anybody's into flannel for like shirting that I ran in my show the other night, last week. But that's not like my deal bins, if that makes sense. If anybody wants to see the flannel like shirting stuff that I have. Let me know. Oh, that's not what I want. Uh-oh. Any 3-yard cuts of flannel. I'll show you. The flannel that I was running is, hold on, let me get it. So these are, hey Holly. The flannels that I have are 10 a yard, and then there is some, so like there's this one. These ones are 10. This one's 2. This one's 2 yards. So this one's 2 yards. Hold on. It was a dumb idea to stack this stuff here. Remind me that later. 66. 66 on the width for this one. 66 on the width for this one. And then I do have a similar one. So I have this one. So you can see it's like same but not. I think there's 3 of this one. Yeah, there's 3 of this one. One, 2, 3. There's 4. 4 yards of this one. Tan and brown plaid and Kelly and navy. I don't think that I would have 3 yards of those. Because like I have smaller cuts of stuff. So like I have a smaller cut of this one. These ones are wool. All of these are wool. Yeah, those are the ones that I have. These 2 flannels aren't wool, but the other pieces, yeah, you're so welcome. The other pieces that I was showing are. These are just like how much of that wool. How much for that wool or how much of it do I have? Of this one? This one is 3/4 of a yard. This one? How much yardage of the one with red? I don't know, she's a small chunk. Half? Half a yard? Half a yard by 30 something. Oh, she'd make a cute top. We'll run this one. I'll burn it for you if you want. Let me burn it for you, huh? Because I'll burn test everything. I am not sure. I have not burn tested these because I usually don't until somebody wants me to. All right. Blend. Well, nope, disregard. Hold on. Nope, it squishes. I'm going to burn it again. Okay, hold on. She squishes. There you go. Hope that makes sense. Just got ash everywhere now. Running that for $5. Here's this piece for $5. If anybody wants this wool. I think Give Me Sunshine. You were asking that big bright blue one. There's two separate. This one here is, I think, 4 yards is what 4 yards. And I think it was 60 at the width. It is a bit heavier. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 and some change. Oh, it's $10 a yard. $10 a yard. No worries. No worries. I do have a random bin of like smaller flannel pieces and things like that too. Yeah. And then like, I don't know, I have a whole tote of home decor and things like that. But I think that's it for me for the night, friends. Unless there's any last minute things I could get for y'all. I'm calling it for the evening so I can go put my, what is that, lilac? So, which lilac? This one here? It's silk. It is a silk charmeuse with some stretch. This is $10 a yard. It's got two-way stretch. I have a few yards of it left. I gotta put this other stuff under my table. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Hold on, I gotta reorganize here. Reorganizing, putting stuff back on my shelf. Okay. All right. Let's go find somebody to raid into. Oh, SS Carol, I totally forgot that. Let me show you. Sorry, thanks for the reminder. So what color do you want in jersey knit? Because I have, so this stripe is a jersey, a little more on the sheer. This is another jersey with this navy blue color. This red has some 4-way stretch. I got a lot, friend. A lot. And obviously a lot of stripes. This one is more like a terry, a thinner 4-way stretch terry. Let's see. This is Pont. Here is another terry. And then I will show you some of the cuts that I have. So I have, this is a rib knit with 4-way stretch. Here's some of these are just cuts that I had cut earlier to kind of make it easier to show. So I'll go through the bin. This one here, the rib. It's $5 a yard. How many yards would you like? 2, you got it. Here is the first yard running. I do these by separate stickers. There's the first yard, just so that I know how many yards to cut. And then I have a heather pink and a non-heather pink of this as well. There's another yard running. Uh-oh. There's that second yard running for you. If there's any other knits anybody would like. This is a 4-way stretch in this green. Okay. Then I have any linen jersey. No, as I don't have any linen jersey currently. This one has, it has some give, and then primarily the 2-way stretch. So here is a yard of this one running, of kind of this like, oh no, that's okay. That's okay, Carola. You have the one, and I'll add some extra in there for you. It's okay. I got a roll. You got the one. Let's see. I think I have. So I have a 2 5/8 cut of this. Like, this is a brushed cashmere. I have a 2 5/8 cut of it. Good night. I'm gonna run this last cut of this brushed cashmere, and then I think that's gonna be, yeah. There's a 2 5/8 cut here. I'm gonna run this one for 10 for this because it's already pre-cut, but it's 2 5/8, so almost 3 yards. This one's running, and this one has that like brushed cashmere feel to it. Very cashmere. Okay. All right. That's it for me. We are going to go find somebody to raid. Carola, if there's anything that you've seen, you're more than welcome to message me, because I'm going to start running quilting cotton next week. So I won't have knits up for a hot minute. But if there's something that you're wanting, friend, don't worry. I will get it for you. Because I'll still have the rolls, but I'm going to start running some quilting cotton next week. So, all right, let's find somebody to raid. Who's on? All things resell. Oh, my Goodnessa. Let's go raid to Goodnessa. All right, bye, friends.